All right. Happy Monday to all you Mondayers out there. Because it's Monday. At least where I am, it's Monday. Where you're at, it may be Tuesday, but it's Monday for me. I don't even know what that means. Futures mix. Apple targets Intel. Hell yeah, it does. Market awaits COVID relief details. Fresh stocks for your watch list. I like that. Oh yeah, and SpaceX spaceship about to take off today, y'all. I wanted to drive down there for it, but I kept pushing it back, and I got stuff to do, so I couldn't go. All right, so Activision, Smith and Wessons, yeah. Let's take a look at these. ATVI. Oh yeah, buddy. Did actually some stock homework on the weekend, which I haven't done in forever. And Smith and Wesson actually was one of the ones I was looking at. Cause yeah, it's been that's a non-log trend line. I don't care either way. But this has been in a nice consolidation for a while on Smith and Wesson. T. Rowe Price, I've got that. Flagstar Bank Corp, FBC. Geez, that is a dip. FSKR, Fisker Capital. Well, that already broke out about the $16 level. It's not too far gone. It's also not running. Generac, I have that on. I think I do have that on this list. Rolling over. No new sector leaders. View all IBD 50 and related analysis. Big Cap 20, DocuSign, UPS, Peloton. We have those. D-Dog, we have that. DQ is not Dairy Queen. It is Daco New Energy, whatever the hell that means. Not a ton of interest in it yet, but weekly is looking decent. 400% this year. That's pretty good. Support. We're at the 50-day right now. We'll see if we have support. Looks like it. It's not too bad. Qualcomm, Rambus. Rambus, very choppy. Yala. Oh, geez. It's the exact same chart pattern as it's another ICO recently. Hey, what's up, Rob? Not a ton. I'm just going through stuff that IBD says I should add to my watch list. So just checking it out. Yala here looks pretty nice. I don't know what Yala does. Where 12 was the buy point, we're at 17, so already pretty big, pretty extended. They're on the NYSE. Some ghost kitchen. Market opens now. Market opens right now. XPAV leading to the downside. Riot also leading to the downside. This crypto looks weird. Lemonade, Casas, Space, GBTC, CellH. Looks great. CellH, one of the best looking ones. Uh, Dude, freaking net. Holy but Jesus. I just want to eat net, all of it. But I've already eaten all of Tesla, so I can't really eat all of net too. I've liked net for a while. Still should be liking net. Chinese stocks could be delisted. I half agree with that. Like I'm not a nationalist, but China is not really. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the future for China in the U.S. It's not a fair competition. We try to keep things open. They're like, yeah, no, we'll just take everything you've got without letting you own companies in the U.S. Unless you're Tesla, then we'll do that. That's okay. Speaking of Tesla, all right, new high for Tesla, 611. Woohoo! Go Tesla. AQB was the new kid on the block. AQB took off, Rob. You had a bunch of that, right? Or some of that. I'll say I got some too. I don't know where I got in. I think I got in late. But AQB looks pretty good. Tesla, Cell H, NSG, Space. Space looks good, man. Hard to find a way in. I mean, it's getting to the point where you don't want to buy it anymore, but I do like it still. Planetar. All right, not bad. Casa, AYRO. I did add a few to the list. I also made some new lists, y'all. Made some IBD lists. IBD long-term leaders list, and then an IBD lists list. Just all the IBD 50, the sector leaders. I just put it all on one list. I'm like, you know what? It's too many lists. So Tesla leading the list of lists on my list. I'll take it. And then I put some other ones that I really did like on the actionable list. Morning, Bleh. Bleh, what the hell's your name? I don't even know your name. I just keep calling you Bleh. It seems weird. I know Rob's name Rob. I know Ellie's Ellie. Even Andrew's. Eric. Nice to meet you, Eric. Bleh is fine. You're like Bleh sounds about right anyways. You know what? I've introduced myself as hi, my name is Eric, and by the end of the night they're like, Bleh, will you just do something or say something? All right, Bleh. Thanks, Eric. I'm gonna try to use your name. I'll try to remember it. Lemonade. Bam. Wasn't a big fan of lemonade. Missed the cup and handle, which doesn't make me smart. Retest of the low there. Not really on. Not really too bad. It's actually the sell-off volume there's bigger than that volume, but I guess when you're gonna put this kind of volume in, it doesn't really matter because you just wanted to buy it lower before you blasted it off. I don't know what kind of analysis could have led you that other than you just really liking lemonade. Maybe you stay with the cup and handle and keep your stop at the low of the handle. That would have kept you safe. Trying to do better with stuff like this. It's not even a super valid. It did hold up, but it was the lowest. I think it was the lowest close of this of everything. Was the low of that that cup. It's an interesting cup and handle. Now lemonade's gone. Yeah. Okay. Well, that Litecoin ETF, guys, um, went up to 500. It's now half of that. So one hell of a pullback. This is the grayscale Litecoin ETF. Crazy. All right, Tesla 616, y'all. Going for it. What else do I got? I forget most of my holdings sometimes. No, that's not it. That's it. UAL, right? Very fine foods. Very fine foods holding very nicely. 10 green days on the NASDAQ. Oh, you know what we missed? You know what we freaking missed? That. That is what we missed. That is what we missed. Holy crap. This is the Russell. This is small caps. It is a risk on environment. It is going to be a good 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. The Russell's on fire. Look at that shit. Imagine if you'd have bought the Russell down at 1,000. The TNA is 3 times the Russell, and you'd have bought it at 11, and now you're up at 56. There's an option for that. You thought Soxel would have been a good gain. Well, Rob still has Soxel. My option, I was thinking about my option in Soxel, which was for a $300 strike price. In Soxel's at like 467. Good God, man. What did we say the other day I would have been up in Soxel? Yeah, I could add a little bit to that. It had a 7% day the other day. Ridiculous. Absolutely nutty. So, not only is a vaccine on the horizon, not only are we going to be getting some more free money, they're back in the small caps, which is great. Hold on a sec. It actually seems insane. I mean, as well as we did in the Nasdaq, uh, WDLF, I guess up another double. It is up another double. Wow, wow, Rob, you're pretty good with those small names, man. I gotta say, I gotta say, yeah. Let's look at the intraday here. Did you get out of all of it? You got out of all of it. Okay. Well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, why did you buy this to begin with? Like seriously, I have no idea. There was nothing in the chart. If it was just that one, it was just the 1 to 2. It just I don't know, man. It's 003. I'm half tempted just to you know crazy. Yeah, I don't know. The range. I mean, I guess it was higher lows. The range was better, but there was nothing getting you in early. Did it at least move the needle on your account, or was it such a small position that it didn't even matter? Because I mean, this was the risky of risky things, bar none. But it's looking like it's actually going, like it's really coming off of lows. I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but yeah, you made, which means you risked 1% of your account. Okay, are they food? I thought they were social media. New industries and geographies and looks to scale growth. See, all this is old. So I don't know. I don't know what this is. I mean, it could be a pump and dump. Could be, but it should. I don't know, Rob. If you're saying it was just a 1 to 2, you just got to chalk it up to luck, enjoy your gain, and walk away. I will say this though. On your thesis of the spike up, and I think we talked about this the next day because you mentioned this the day of. This was not a spike up. You mentioned someone fat fingered. This was not a fat finger. So by that theory, this was a run. So he could have sold half or 3/4 of it and still had a crap ton of money and then let the rest ride, whatever the case may be. But again, maybe it would have made another 10% for your account after that. But this is, I can't say this is bad at all. Like the way it's behaving, even on the sell off here, I was looking at it a little bit. Uh, Even on this drop off, look at the drop off here. It was on lower volume. Then you have a high volume bottoming candle, and then it continues up. That's pretty classical stuff right there. So this is not, and obviously up here is crazy, but so you don't want to jump in here with like quarter, that 10% and make it cut in half. But it looks really good. It does look pretty good. Oh, okay. I thought part of that was manual. Well, anyway, it was a good trade. It was a good trade, but regardless, it was a good trade. All right, Sell H 5%. New highs for Sell H. Lemonade, Planetar, KGKG, maybe Rock and Rob. FLGT. I'm very intrigued by this one. I don't know what it does or much about it, but a nice run up from 5 into 30, and then now we're loosely trying to break the symmetrical triangle at about 45 with excellent volume. So crazy. Why does the news say the economy is struggling but the stock market is bullish as hell? Um, because the economy and the stock market don't work together. That's why. And what the stock market does, the federal government helps them, whereas the economy, the federal government can barely help the economy. The economy is everybody's spending. The stock market is a small group of people's investments and what they think about the economy going forward. So, especially right now, with vaccines on the horizon and stimulus coming up, the stock market says, okay, we're good to go in 6 months, so let's go. And they won't wait for the economy to catch up. So the economy and the stock market are very loosely correlated, but both generally trend up over time. And the stock market has been supported by that Federal Reserve spending and printing money. So, yeah. GLDC, XPEV, Roku, Fastly down 4%. That's not really getting off the floor anytime soon. GDLC, for whatever reason, can't get started. Solo, selling off from the highs. VFF, basing fairly nicely right now. I'm not mad at VFF. Workhorse, XPEV, basing. IVR, consolidating. Gina, CNT, IRO, LAD, Royal Caribbean, MJ. MJ not bad. Consolidating. Footlocker. Win is looking really good. So is Las Vegas Sands. Casa D Dog. Booking. Booking. Yeah is looking great. This is a long-term turnaround, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a position in it. I'm not even sure. I may be able to afford something. But again, as the economy gets going again, they may be they may be looking for the next leg up in booking. Um, nice tight consolidation the past month or so. Yeah, it's been about a month. I like this little ascending triangle. It's one of my classic long-term turnarounds. Looks like a couple of nice pocket pivots. Mm, maybe not that many. There's the last pocket pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's not even a pocket pivot. That's a pocket pivot. So that's a pocket pivot. That's a pocket pivot. We are primed for another one at some point. Could also be the breakout day. But this one, I don't think that one quite qualifies. Was that 337,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, that's not a pocket pivot. It's a 9-day pocket pivot. That's not bad. 339,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so one more green day like that, and we would have a pocket pivot. So, I mean, this is looking pretty good. We're not quite ready to go yet. The question is, where could Booking.yeah go? Why can't I zoom out more? Oh well. It's supposed to be 5 years, damn it. There we go. So break it out from the 22. You're looking at last time we ran got super choppy. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It's weird. 621 for Tesla. All right, continuing the run after a small consolidation. Dude, my my option I was going to sell last week would have worked out. Talk about perfect market timing. That would have been 10% of my position that I would have made just in profit off of the sell off last week. Should have done it. I actually did it and then I sold it. I sold it at a slight loss because I don't know. I don't have conviction in that particular position, but it worked. Would have worked out perfectly. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Sorry, Quad U. Yeah, just picked up Codex. What's Codex? Oh, wait a minute. There's only three U's on that one. There we go. There's Quad U. That is interesting. Definitely a nice run up from the 150 level. That is a lot of volume this morning without a lot of price progress. That's an intriguing bar right there. Kodak, 76%. I can't buy that. Someone bought a roll of film at a Walmart in Tallahassee. No wrongdoing on government loan deal. Okay, well that's good. I actually really liked that. I mean, it would change Kodak from a film company into. No, Eric, they're gonna make actual medicine things that make the medicines. They weren't gonna make the medicines, but they were gonna make the things that make the medicines. So components for medicines, such as iron and phosphate and I don't know, whatever. Yeah, there you go. Which I thought was pretty cool because, came to the realization that everything that we own is made in China. And I will say that's one of the good things that Donald Trump did is kind of bring to the forefront, which was in the back of some people's minds about about China, and that's a good thing. Him bringing up that, but that was about it. That was about it. Um, so hopefully we'll continue to do that, and not that we need to be super protectionist, but I do believe in a fair playing field. And I guess free trade wasn't free trade with China, which sucks. Yeah, because we just gave them a shitload of money over the past 30 years. All right, Tesla. Almost 6:30. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're the manufacturing center. We just gave it all away for quarterly profits. Really is what it was. And it's not even about the jobs, which I mean the jobs are super important, but it was really about it's really about us just I mean it it made Walmart, I mean it did some good things, but at the end of the day, long big picture, well, I don't think it was a good thing. Uber, I botched my Uber trade. I think it's doing okay. It's doing fine. If you're in a profitable position in Uber, I don't know if you have to dump it. I don't know if it's going to give you as much as a percentage return as AQB, but you don't want to jump around too much. Not to mention this is already up pretty high, and this is a very speculative play. Uber is a much larger business and much more well established, even though it's horrible. It is moving, and so that's all you can take away from that from almost anything. But yeah, I mean it's doing good. It broke out from its high at 46 ish, and it's working its way up. So I don't see anything too wrong with Uber up here. You got some nice, great volume days here. Another pocket pivot there, another pocket pivot there, low selling volume. So it may take a minute to get going, but I don't think it's bad. Yeah, you don't want to see. I do that too much. I get in a position, doesn't do exactly what I want, and then I bail on it, and then it goes on to be a success, and that's frustrating. That's a frustrating thing for me. And even in crypto, I tell people don't jump around too much. If you get in with a premise and it's still working, try not to jump around too much because you miss the next leg. PLNHF doing great things, man. I wish I would have bought some of that. Doing pretty good. Where's our AQB? 5%. All right, so we're a little stagnant today, but that's fine. I'm okay with these daily candles. Looks fine. Even right, still positive. So I ended up selling my Riot options, and then I just bought the stock, kind of following Ellie's lead. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I wonder what that would be up right now because my my Riot position is up 143%, but I wonder what it would have been if I would have kept that option. So I'm gonna look. Okay, so that's my January 2023 $4 call. Be worth 990 right now. So what did I buy it at initially? Looking for it, still looking for it. All right, 255. So yeah, I still would have. I'd be up 300%. I still would have made more money on the call at 255. So I guess I should have stuck with my option. Huh? That's what you get for yeah. Sometimes letting people talk you out of your stuff, even if it's a good friend of yours, is not a great thing. So was it 990? Ooh, geez, look at the spread on that thing. Holy crap, 620 to 990. Good God, man. I don't know. Maybe it's about the same. Because I don't know where I'd get filled on that bitch. 910 was the last. Um, Geesh. Say it was 7. 274%. Yeah, so I still would have doubled my current gain, which would have been a better return. So yeah, the option was still the way to go. Cool. Should have stuck with it. Oh, well, it can't be made at 150% though. All right. So right, still looking great. Late to the party, had all most of it in one day. Ah, I got my percentage gains on my positions right now are looking great. 228%, 90%, 70%, 151%, 88%, 23%, 93%. It's pretty good. I like that. Hold on a sec. And most of those are Tesla actually. Four of those positions are Tesla positions. I have a lot of Tesla positions. Likely should have added again this morning. I still have some cash in my cash account too. I know I kind of want to jump on the space bandwagon, but let's go check out Globalist. We never pay the Globalist much love. CRISPR, is this actual CRISPR? Jeez. Yep. Ooh, Wells Fargo downgraded it. That makes it a buy. 100%. Wow. Again, another chart pattern I missed because I wasn't. We don't really watch CRISPR. Um, Look at that move though, man. Geez, 111 to 160. Damn. It's too far gone for me, but that is an amazing move. Nasdaq doing great. 0.45% new high for the Nasdaq. CRISPR's just gone. Good God, man. ABG. Uh, Odd sequence of days here today, especially today. NIO still consolidating, not backing away. Still keeping whatever 60 billion market cap. Boeing, very nice. Riot Blockchain. Ring. EXPI. Slowly but surely coming down from our nice little trend line here and filling in a cup pattern. I wonder if this would not be considered a base on base, but it is definitely another base, and EXPI is a great, great company. CDNA, beautiful. FIVN, TSN, Spotify is consolidating very nicely after that pop up, very, very nicely. So next leg up after 332 could do the body good. Let's look at a trade on that actually. Not quite a long-term turnaround play, but actually this one is a you know what this is? This is a setup for a pi method trade. That's exactly what that is. $375 it looks like for a measure move out of Spotify. For a guy that doesn't do targets, I sure do targets a lot. Are you here, Ellie? Stock should boot it up like it was being used. So that would have to be a shorter option. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe that one. Yeah, it's not bad. If it jumps up in the same way, we got Christmas coming up too, so that's gonna be interesting. There you are, Ellie. Were you using StockShed? I was just talking about you. So Christmas is in at the end of the week, 2 weeks from now, and we should that should be a full week except for Friday. Christmas is on a Friday. I don't know if December 24th is a half day. I don't remember. And then 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. I think that's a half day, and then we're off the 1st. So actually, coming on some pretty good days this year. Looks like I think next year Christmas is on a Saturday because we just moved forward one day. But um, so that'll be cool with some full weeks. But so yeah, when Christmas lies in the middle of the week, it really screws up with the markets. But looks like it's in a fairly manageable position this time around. So not going to be taking too much off with the options. But Spotify, the interesting trade right there out of this consolidation. TSM Facebook is in a symmetrical triangle, very similar to Tesla's, just not as good. I was hoping we'd come back down and test these lows again before we try to break out. I was thinking about a Facebook trade. All right, it's like Tesla right back at highs, 621. Continuing the onslaught of the non-believer. You will be destroyed. We will destroy all shorts. I need to buy some of those shorts from Tesla just to thank them. I mean the short people that short Tesla. I'd like to thank you for funding my future. All right, guys. My entire account gain unrealized from the Tesla trade and a few other trades is 122%. The whole account. Fuck. It's good. That's good. And that's from when I took that position on 3 weeks ago. Yeah, exactly 3 weeks ago. Jeez. Tesla is a beast. All right, let's get back to the actionable list. Man, this program is horrible. XPEV AMC Restoration Hardware. Net, man. Oh, I just want to buy. Net looks like it's going straight up parabolic. Like, I don't even know how else to explain this chart. Seriously, like, am I looking at a 100 price target for this thing in the next week? I don't know, but it looks parabolic. Why is my things here so splayed out like this? Here we go. Just absolutely parabolic. You extend that out, you get 100, but you probably would loosely target at 95. By January 8th. I don't know, maybe. See, that's not bad right there. It's about what the other one was, but it would get there pretty quick, or it would fail pretty quick. I don't know. Man, I've liked net since like the drop. I just didn't quite know how to play it. I need to come up with a way to play these. See, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I could see all the value in all these stocks that we follow. We continue. I was talking about this with Ellie the other day. Guys, we continually follow the best of the best. And most of them are going to move. Most of them. You can take a more diverse strategy, which is kind of what Rob does, and pick 10, 20 of them and hope that your little mutual fund does really good, or you can hyper focus, which is what I tend to do, and just try to take the best of the best. You miss a lot of them. I miss so many trades, it's ridiculous. That wasn't a knock on you, Rob. It's just it's an alternative way to do it. It's not a bad alternative way to do it. It's just an alternative way to do it. But then I end up missing something like net, which I'm really glad I'm. It's really weird. Like, I'm loosely a Tesla stockholder, but I feel like I want to jump into net and support net, but I don't really feel like I'm. You're 100%. You're literally 100% Tesla in margin. I need help. Right now, you don't need help, Peter. Just enjoy the ride. I typed in Peter because it should have just been your account right there. It's basically a mutual fund from my perspective, yeah. What you need help with, Peter? You're good to go, buddy. Are you on the channel frequently, just a lurker, or what's your what's your status with the streaming and stuff, buddy? So that's that measured move all the way up into the 800s on that one, and it looks like we're starting to do it. So what does that look like? You're a Reddit commenter. What was your Reddit comment? Okay, so you're joking. Long time lurker. Gotcha. Could be. Well, I was trying to see if he's here because, I mean, I'm not here, during the whole day, but I also have a massive Tesla position. Well, Eric, you've actually commented before, and we've seen the pics of your penis, so I don't understand your point there. That's funny. Yeah, Tesla. Nothing wrong with Tesla here. It's difficult. I got to say, for as big as I'm in Tesla, I'm not nervous. Like, I'm not. I have no nerves at all about the Tesla trade. It's just zero. I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't bite. I was thinking about maybe this will actually bite me in the ass one day. I don't know. But even if it gets, sliced down by 10, 20% one day, um, I don't know. Something about this trade is very calming to me. It's very real. Even the net trade, like, I really like the net trade. I don't have any position in net, but I love this trade, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful. I think it's going parabolic. It just looks straight up. You could equate Tesla to McDonald's in several ways. Did you watch The Founder? I don't think I did see The Founder, but want to give me a little Cliff Notes version? Oh, from Reddit, because I did post my Tesla video on Reddit, which is how it got so many views. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Were you a naysayer that I destroyed? I destroy all naysayers. No, I actually posted. I did a loosely unethical thing, although who cares? No, some dude on Reddit was in Fat Fire, which I just came across. Fat Fire. If you don't know what that is, it's a Reddit thread about becoming wealthy and retiring because your stack is so fat type of a situation. A lot of entrepreneurs, business owners on there, which is pretty cool. Um, some guy was saying, hey, should I sell out and just go all cash, or I'm nervous about a market drop. What should I do? And I commented a very good comment, and he responded with, he says, I know you're right, but I don't like timing the markets. And then I said, hey, I have this guy that I watch on YouTube, because if I say watch my YouTube channel, I'm gonna sound like a fucking shilling bastard. So I didn't do that. I lied and said it's a guy that I watch. So I don't know if that was you or not. So I did lie, but It's from a good place in my heart. So yeah, 'cause if you want to time the markets, man, I gotta say this is a pretty good damn channel to do it. I can't I can't argue with how we've handled the markets the past several years. Our timing's been pretty good. Just say that. I'll just say pretty good. So yeah, this guy was nervous, and I was like, well, just come to the channel then, because that's what we do is we time these markets and we time when to sell them. You should love yourself, Ellie, at least twice a week. Accelerant that pushed McDonald's into its growth was by owning all the property that their franchises would open the McDonald's on. Tesla created infrastructure of superchargers. Then they started selling the cars. Um, yeah, that's Tesla did so many good things right. It's the difference the difference between Tesla and Elon and literally everybody else in almost history, except for say the McDonald's guy or this guy, or except for a very select group of people, is Elon said, "Oh, the problem is chargers. Oh, let's just make them." Almost everybody would look around and go, "Well, there's no chargers. There's nothing to do here, guys." Even GM, I'm sure at one point in one of their meetings, they're like, "Well, all right, let's take a look at autonomous vehicles. Why don't you present a report, Bill?" 3 months later, Bill comes back. All right, well, it looks like electric vehicles are great. There's nowhere to charge them, and no one in that room was like, "We should just build the network. We're freaking GM." Like nobody does that. And so Elon starts off building. You're right. Starts off building superchargers, builds that network, and until the point where because how much does it cost to build a supercharger station? Maybe like I don't know, 50 grand or something like that. If you're smart about your land deals, which Tesla is, I'm sure. And then so just all the millions and millions and billions of dollars they've raised over the years, just everything they do is right. They do a couple of bad things too, but from a business perspective, it all works for Tesla. Can other cars use Tesla superchargers? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. I think there's loose plans for that in the future, but they're so busy building out their infrastructure. Still, they still don't have enough superchargers. They're still going to add, double capacity and however long it's going to take them to do that. But yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, talk in Europe to force them. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. I think. Look, from one perspective, Tesla owns them, and they really should be able to do whatever they want with them. So personally, I've got zero issues with that. Europe forcing them to, I think, is bad. Just my opinion, because if you're buying a Tesla, Tesla pays for the Tesla paid for that supercharger. You know what I mean? Freaking commies. Exactly. Exactly. Well, because yeah, it's someone's asset that you're telling them to open to everyone. They should open it, but if they're going to do that, they should let them charge whatever the hell they want to. You're like, oh, Tesla charges because we actually did some supercharging. We took a Tesla Model 3 out for a couple of days to a wonderful trip to Yuma, little mini vacation, which was basically driving most of the time. And we used some superchargers. It was like $6 to get half charge from like a quarter charge or whatever it was. So for that $6, they should be able to charge 12. Anyway, yeah, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good at all. All right. 8:15 guys, I got to go. I enjoy being here, but other matters await. Let's look through Planetar and AQB. AQB making another new daily high. Best Buy, the only electronics retailer left in the world. Hell no. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot. I'm not touching that with Ellie's money. And I don't even like Ellie's money. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. All right, guys, I gotta go. I do like Ellie's money. I'll take it. I'll take it, Ellie. I'll take your money. Fine, fine. I'll take it. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow or later in the Crypto Power Hour. Have a great day. Later.